I would like to thank Mr. Anthony Adams to take his precious time here and coach the students to name a profile of his. He was the talent squad head coach, Sunrisers Hyderabad. He was the head coach of the RN Sports, high performance coach, under 19 Rajasthan, 5 cricket coaching tours to India he had, and coached with the former international players. He was a guest coach and guest lecturer at OP Jindal Global University. He was a guest coach at Abhimanyu Cricket Academy and is the association vice president and co-selector of all junior and senior representative at the South Suburban Churches Cricket Association. A round of applause for Mr. Anthony Adams. I would like to take this opportunity to please distribute these certificates for the participants. I would like Mr. Anthony to do this in the name of starting from Dubai, Ishan.
Dubai, come out please. And you did wonderfully well, and I know you hurt your finger today. Turn around. And here's your certificate, young man. A wonderful young boy, very well mannered and played very well, hurt himself, came back and was a real credit and a good team player. Well done, thank you.
Connor, Ben.
Connor. Wow, has this man got some energy? Connor, you're going to be an amazing young talent. You've got a left hand when we get that seam right. But what I liked about you most of all was your energy in the field. You backed up and you did lots of wonderful things in the field, and you're to be very commended. Thank you very much, Connor, and well done. And we'll just hold that and get a happy snap. There we go. Nice. Good boy, Connor.
Shriyan Ambati.
Shriyan, you're another fellow too that did very well. You're a good team man and you worked hard. And what I liked about you most of all was that you contributed also, not only with the bat and the ball, but also with your mouth. It's most important that you have people encouraging, and you were one of those fellows that did that. Thank you very much. You can clap a bit louder, you boys. It's all right for the parents. They've been sitting and watching all day. Thank you.
Manish Kenny.
Wow, Danish. Well done. You are some young player too. And like all the rest of the boys, you have a very good attitude. You're a wonderful young bowler. Got to work on the batting a bit. But at the end of the day, you did very, very well. And it's been a pleasure to coach you today, and hope to see you again. Thank you.
Ishan Shetty.
Ishan. Thank you, Ishan. Yeah, Ishan, a lot of energy in the field again. Contributed all day. Another good team member. And that's what we're looking for. We're looking for team players. Well done. Good work. We'll see you soon.
That's Shah.
There he comes. Good on you, mate. And this boy, you had to take over the... Sorry, I shouldn't call him that. This boy, I should call him Josh. That's unfair. He took over responsibility of the captaincy because our captain, he had to go and leave for an exam today. He did a very, very good job. He's a very high-spirited young player. He has lots of energy, but in the end, he's a very good cricketer too, and good on you. Well done. Thank you very much.
Arun Moge.
He's turn around this way so we can get some happy snaps. Another young man with wonderful ability too. He loves his cricket like all the boys, and more importantly, he just loves being part of the team, you can tell. And he smiles a lot. A prerequisite to play this great game. Thank you.
Les Malestra.
Well done. Wow, how many man of the matches do you want, young man? You are good. Actually, you were probably the second best player today, and I'm going to say that unequivocally. You're a wonderful young bowler, and you're a very, very good batsman. The great thing about it, you've got lots of energy. And it's not the size that matters, it's what's in here, and you're a very clever young player. I think we'll hear a lot more about you too. Good boy.
Pratham Kaman.
Pratham. Thank you very much. Really appreciated his contribution today. I think that more importantly, he was more interested in sort of playing a proper cricketer's game, whereas sometimes we had situations where boys wanted to play the cross stick. Could be a very good bowler, very good team man, and contributed very well. Thank you very much. And you listened very well too. Excuse me. What can I say about this young fellow? He's a wonderful little player. He really is. I see really good players all over India, and I've been lots and lots of places. If this boy just keeps his demeanour and the way that he's approaching, he goes about the game, he's going to be quite special. I hope he didn't hear all of that, but thank you very much and well done, young man.
Drew Shinde.
Good on you. And Drew, I'd like to say thank you very much too, because at the end of the day, we didn't bat you at the high up end, did we? But you did have a good bowl, and more importantly, you fielded very well. But what I liked more than anything was your enthusiasm in the field. How come you still got your gloves on? Oh, okay, that's cool. That's very good. There we go. Thank you very much. Good.
Rohan Sampath.
Wow, Rohan, you are like a tin full of ants. You are everywhere. But wow, he's got a lot of energy, this young man, and he's a very, very keen cricketer. Probably needs to focus a little bit more on his own game, but he brings a lot of excitement to the team, and I just like the way that he does go about it, and he's got a big future as well. Good on you, mate. Remember what I said to you. Thank you.
Manish Gupta.
Manish. Thank you, Manish. I really appreciate you today, and I'll tell you why. Because at the end of the day, you had some issues bowling to some of those boys, but you stuck. Excuse me. Thank you. You stuck to your task, and I thought that was very commendable. And also, at the end of the day, you worked your insides out when you were fielding over there, and I thought you were outstanding in that respect. Congratulations, and a pleasure to coach, young man. Well done. Can we get a happy snap? Thank you. Smile.
Prithvi Vijay Krishnan.
Here we go. How do I say that? How do I say that? Prithvi. One day I'll get these pronunciations wrong. Here's another boy too. He did really, really well. Fielded, bowled and batted. Good attitude. And had plenty of questions to ask. And as a coach, if you ignore a young person asking a question, you shouldn't be doing the damn job. But he was very, very good today. Congratulations. I hope to see you again next year too. Thank you.
Fast Khan.
Good man. Buzz, whoops, man. Contributed very, very well with the ball. We worked on a couple of things today with the ball, and probably a few things that he hadn't known about. He did extremely well. Did you have anything? One wicket and one other wicket, but we didn't count that one. But he listened very well. And what I like about this young man, he was prepared to make those little changes, and I think that's very important. As a cricketer, sometimes it's not a dramatic change, it's just a little thing you can help with the young players, and he was willing to do that today, and thank you very much.
Devang Nag.
Wow. Devang, can we turn around? Ah, okay. Wow. This guy's not only a good player, but he's a very smart young reader as well. I'd like to thank him very much too. He was a joy to coach, and a very good boy. And I think we'll hear a bit more about him. He's got a very good nature about him, and I think that's one of the good things with cricket. If you've got a good balanced nature, you go a long way not only in cricket but also in life. Congratulations, and thank you.
Arya Thakkar.
Araya, thank you very much. Contributed very well all day. Was willing to try things, helped his team out immensely, and did very well in the field. Excuse me, please. Excuse me. It's very important that we all remember that cricket is a team game, and we can't do it without guys like our young man here, because at the end of the day, he's prepared at times to back up, he's prepared at times to talk, and at times encourage. That to me is a sign of a good cricketer in the making. Well done. Good boy. Good boy. Thank you. As they say, it's not the size of the fight of the tiger, but this fellow's a little tiger too. He pours in, he goes really hard at the ball, but he's very keen and he wants to learn, and that's the most important thing. We as young people, if we do want to learn, what we want to do is be like this young man and be all ears. Well done, and thank you very much. I hope to see you again next year too.
Dhruv Taplani.
Good man. This boy's another good player. As I say, I've been to many, probably 100 academies in different places in India. Very good standard of young players here at this particular age group. This chap is no exception. He's a very promising young boy, like the whole group is. I like the way that he went about his business today. He was a good team man and he contributed very well with the bat and the ball and in the field. Thank you very much, Drew.
Aryan Verma.
Aryan.
The swing king. How can I forget you? Wow. Aryan can, this guy can really swing the ball. And it's amazing when I come to India, I see young players like this, and suddenly the ball leaves the hand and it goes like that. And he did that on 4 or 5 occasions. That was quite amazing. I really love to see the interesting different styles that I often encounter here. And this young boy, if he keeps at it, well, you're going to be some sort of bowler, mate, because who taught you how to swing the ball like that? Wow. Hats off to him, gosh, he taught himself to do that. Just imagine what happens when you start listening to the coaches. Well done, Drew. Good boy.
Last but not the least, Rona Shinde. Where is Rona?
There he is. He's a... Over this side, please. Rona, he's a little beauty, actually. He ran hard all day, it was tough out there, he did, whoops, sorry, we'll hold this up together. He did a lot of the tough things. And what I admire about this young man, that he was always willing to have a go. And when you see fight in a young player, it says, gosh, this boy will get on. But there's very special qualities about this young man. And as I say, there's special things about all this group. I'm very impressed, but thank you very much indeed. And I look forward to seeing you again next year too. And you're very well managed. Just in closing, excuse me, just in closing, thank you very much indeed. Those 2 boys at the back, gosh, I feel I'm teaching at high school again. I got you, you two. And it's very important that if I can pass this message on to you, that if you want to be a good cricketer, the important part is to be a good team member. But if you want to be the best, watch the very good players and take bits and pieces from their game, which will help you to become a good player. But above all, love your mum and dad and do what they say, please. Most importantly, and remember, family first, study second, and then comes our fun with cricket. But thank you very much.
I would like to thank all the parents as well who have taken the effort to bring the kids here, and I would request all the kids to come and pose for a group photograph.
Great. Can I have one too, please?
Thank you once again. Thank you.
Just love the way you interact with politicians by going there. It's really fantastic.
Oh, that's why I love India so. India's such a well-managed country. That's why I love coming to India. You know, you're most welcome. And the pleasure's mine. And thank you. Good boys. But, yeah.
Just the energy I love, and that enthusiasm and that cricketer in you was just coming out. That was just brilliant. So we were just discussing, at every centre, how do you percolate that down?
Well, I get blooming tired, but what I actually do is that I, commensurate to the age group and the standard I'm working with, I'll engage my conversation to the level.
Okay.
If I'm working with these boys, which are 9 and 10, I'll talk to them in a very mature way, but in a way that they can understand, which they can relate to, and it's not too complicated. My next lot will be under 16s, but I do a lot of senior coaching with senior first-class players. That's when you get a bit more technical. But if we don't have, we were all little kids at one stage, and I was lucky when I was a young boy, I had good coaches who looked after me. and they taught me the game very well. So what I get a lot of joy of from India is coming here and sharing it with the Indian people. And, my family has put a lot of time in, not only for places like this, but we have an academy in Chindawara in Madhya Pradesh, which we've had for 10 years.
Okay.
And we coach for the poor people up there.
Okay.
And we go to places where sometimes they've never seen a coach.
Oh, I see.
So it's good. It's easy to do the big ticket things, but also to get a good balance. I like to treat everybody on an equal footing.
Absolutely.
And I think it's most important that we don't distinguish. Cricket, to me, is the great denominator in life. It doesn't have any holds with religion, it doesn't have any holds with money, it doesn't have any holds with who you are or what you are. If you're a person who wants to fit in and be made part of the
So
team.
true. Absolutely. The point that I was coming to is that there are some centers who are not getting that level of coaching where we are seeing a drastic difference. One center versus the other. So that's what I meant. How do you train the trainer and how do you train the coaches? And how do you get that same level of coaching, or at least